is the 4 C's. Not that everyone calls them that, but that's what I call them. So regain control over your response to life. And this first one is the difference between a reaction and a response. If you think about a time in your life when you were reacting, you feel it in your body. If you think about you're trying to merge on the Harbour Bridge with someone who doesn't want to merge. Now for some people, if you don't have any reaction going on, it's just like, oh, there's someone who needs to be first. If you have something in your history that says, I never get my needs met, or there'd be world peace if everyone just gave way one for one. You know, we have all of these beliefs that we're bringing to the merging. And in fact, just a couple of weeks ago, we had these 2 women in the program who almost came to blows over this when we were talking about merging. And one of them said, well, it's really obvious. As soon as you see the sign on the road that says you're about to merge, you should put your blinker on and start moving over. The other one says, no, you don't do it like that. You go right down to the very end, and then you merge one for one. Now, these 2 almost came to blows. Isn't this what happens in life, though? We have these fixed views of how we think things should be, and then we live our life out of that. So when you are meeting a situation like that, up comes a reactivation. And what you're reactivating is a whole physiology within yourself. And if you were to ask yourself, how old do I feel right now? You always feel like a little kid. You're back being 4, 5, 6, 7, not getting your needs met somewhere, and you made up a belief at that time that if everyone just merged one for one, there'd be world peace, or I have to be first, or whatever it is. And you see, these are wonderful opportunities where our reactions come to consciousness and we get to choose, do I want to continue holding on to this one, or am I ready to let it go?